feeling physically tonight?
I feel great right now. It's the favor of the Lord on my body. I've been praying just to be ready and able for this team when they need me.
That was Blake Treinen, star pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers after winning the World Series. Now, it doesn't take a theologian with a PhD from seminary to figure out that Blake Treinen is a devout Christian. I don't know much about him. Uncle Casey does not follow Major League Baseball, but if I had to guess, Blake Treinen believes in traditional marriage. And by traditional marriage, I mean between man and woman. I'm not talking about more modern marriages between feminine dudes and his emotional support donkey. Blake Treinen lives his life based on the 10 Commandments instead of living his life based on the woke commandments. One thing I know for sure, Blake Treinen refuses to sacrifice his personal beliefs to endorse the gay pride. Friday night, Dodgers held a celebration of rainbows during their game against the Anaheim Angels. To my knowledge, the celebration of Wiener, it wasn't like Dodgers celebrations in the past. You guys remember a couple of years ago when the Dodgers invited the Mr. Sisters to perform? Thankfully, especially for those who had the audacity to bring their children to a Major League Baseball game, the Mr. Sisters were not performing during the celebration of rainbows this year. But most of the players in Los Angeles endorsed pride by dipping their hats in the rainbow. Even self-professed Christians like Dave Roberts, Mookie Betts, they participated in celebrating pride. But Blake Treinen, he refused to sacrifice his beliefs to promote something that he doesn't believe in personally, which ignited the woke wrath of Rich Eisen. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. You know that old adage, never meet your heroes because you will be disappointed? Now, Rich Eisen has never been my hero. Hell, outside of my dad, Uncle Casey doesn't have a hero. But I do like Rich Eisen. I include Rich Eisen in that legendary group that hosted SportsCenter in the 90s and early 2000s. Dan Patrick, Keith Olbermann, Katie Boo! Rich Eisen, I believe, was employee number 1 when NFL Network launched, I think it was in 2005. For 20 years, NFL Game Day Morning, that was my pregame show on Sunday mornings. Rich Eisen is a legend in sports media, which is why I shouldn't be surprised that he embraces the woke wiener. Check it out for yourself. Congratulations, Blake. I'm so happy that you won the game on Pride Night. Taste the rainbow, champ. Ooga, ooga. Obviously, Rich Eisen is being sarcastic. He is subtly making fun of Blake Treinen for standing in his Christian beliefs. He's also notifying the wanker spankers that Blake Treinen is one of the others. Did you happen to notice where Rich Eisen posted this? This is kind of important because he didn't post this on Facebook, didn't put it on Instagram, damn sure didn't put it on Twitter. I wonder why. Rich Eisen went all the way to Blue Sky, the app filled with professional wanker spankers, the social media platform that is completely devoid of normal people. You have a better chance at finding a normal person digging out of their own grave in the cemetery than finding a normal person on Blue Sky. There is a reason Rich Eisen did not post this on Twitter. He knew he would be universally criticized. So he posted on Blue Sky knowing that his feelings would be validated. On Blue Sky, Rich Eisen knows that he will experience no resistance. Again, I don't know much about Blake Treinen, but based on my limited research, seems like a great dude. Last September, he honored Charlie Kirk by stitching his name on the side of his hat. He was the only player in Los Angeles who publicly opposed the Mr. Sisters performing. He was one of only 2 players this weekend that refused to taste the rainbow. He doesn't shove his beliefs in your face. He doesn't cause controversy by stopping others from tasting the rainbow. He just refuses to taste it himself. And somehow, Rich Eisen wants to publicly ridicule him on a platform full of spankers. You know, my question is, if Abdul Carter refused to taste the rainbow, if an Islamic player spoke out against pride, would Rich Eisen react the same way? Would Rich Eisen sarcastically criticize him? Or is Rich Eisen only willing to do this against Christian players? You tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.